Here's your WNEM TV5 News Update.
Good evening, everyone. I'm David Custer. Here's a look at the stories we're following tonight. Continuing coverage, human remains found in 2018 have been identified. The Saginaw County Undersheriff says the remains found on a private property in Brant Township belong to Jin Rong. This was the scene south of Gary Road and North M57 where a man walking on his hunting property spotted the remains. Dental records were used to confirm Rong's identity. The 27-year-old PhD student at U of M was reported missing in 2017 after a plane he was piloting crashed in Ontario. Deputies in Saginaw County say a man is dead after a Chevrolet Avalanche was found in the water in Brant Township. Authorities received the call this morning about a vehicle that went into the river near Brant Road. The sheriff's office dive team searched the area and recovered the body of 41-year-old Todd Searles from Lakefield Township. The cause of the crash is under investigation. Michigan State Police arresting a man after a nearly 2-month investigation. Troopers from the Mount Pleasant Post pulled over a car in Clare County's Grant Township in October, but the driver sped off and got away. The vehicle he was in had been stolen from a home in Harrison. State Police and the Clare County Sheriff's Office identified the driver as a 59-year-old Clare man. Yesterday afternoon, police say they spotted him and found the stolen car and seized weapons, ammo, body armor, and drugs. The man is awaiting arraignment in the Clare County Jail. And now here's Brian with your forecast.
Thanks very much, David. Thursday, of course, marking our second high wind event in less than a week here in mid-Michigan. So a lot of us probably over and done with these winds. Well, good news is that things are going to start to quiet down pretty quickly here as we head into tonight and tomorrow. Behind today's cold front here on the Sky Tracker, with that continuing to work its way east out of the region tonight, it's just going to allow some more typical December weather to come back on in. Of course, high temperatures on Thursday briefly touched the 60s before this colder air mass came on in. And now it's going to be back to more typical December fare for the next several days. Also, an added bonus here, high pressure over the central U.S. is going to park over the Great Lakes as we head on into tomorrow, giving us just at least a day's worth of a reprieve here, most importantly from the high winds, but also keeping the sunshine around for a good majority of the day. We see here on the hour-by-hour forecast, going through the remainder of our Thursday evening, we'll see just a few high clouds from time to time, mostly impacting some of our northern communities. Those will then pull out of the area shortly after midnight for everybody, if they don't do so sooner, and we'll all see a mostly sunny start to our Friday morning. Chillier, yes, but at least sunny. The sunshine will hang on until about midday or so when we start to see some high clouds developing overhead. Some of those lingering on into the 3 o'clock hour, but still a pretty even blend of clouds and sunshine through much of the afternoon. It won't be until around dinner time tomorrow evening when we start to see the clouds thicken back up. That'll be a new disturbance that starts to peel into the area as we head on into our Friday night and early Saturday, and that'll lead to some periodic bands of some light snow into Saturday afternoon, or just some plain old snow showers at times. But overall, I know we're going to be basically at that point a week away from Christmas. We're hoping to get some snow here on the ground that'll actually stick around. This is not going to be a big event in terms of a snowfall accumulation, but about an inch or less in most areas by Saturday evening looks likely. You may see some enhancement due to some favorable winds on the north shore of the bay as we head into Saturday evening, and that may boost your totals there up to around 1 to 2 inches of snow. But of course, stay tuned for updates. We'll keep you posted over the next 24 hours. 28's the overnight low for tonight. Mostly clear skies. Most importantly, diminishing winds. It's still going to be breezy for a good chunk of the overnight period, but at least not nearly as windy as it was throughout Thursday. Heading to a high of 37 for tomorrow, partly cloudy, chilly, and just quiet. Just quiet, which is, of course, what we need. Following the last several days of weather here, we'll go to a high of 33 on Saturday with that occasional light snow. A few leftover flurries on Sunday, high of 32. Getting to near 40 degrees on Monday with a mix of sun and clouds, and then winter arrives just before 11 a.m. on Tuesday. And pretty typical but quiet winter weather. Highs in the mid-30s and staying that way as we head into Thursday.
Remember to tune into WNEM TV5 on air and online 24/7 for the latest news, weather, and information.